From today onwards, we are going to start preparing for June 2026 by observing all the pattern, analytical questions, statement-based questions, lesser known facts about from all 10 units. But before starting all the classes, let's know some basic things about what is UGC NET and the JRF, specifically for the beginners who are going to appear for the first time or who are still confused that whether they should go for NET or JRF. No. Okay, so in this video, we are going to discuss everything. Stay tuned, do subscribe the channel and share. Let's start. So first of all, we will see that what is actually NET and JRF. Students are confused who have just cleared their master or who are in the final year. Okay. So by this, they will get an idea and overview that what is NET and what is JRF. So what is UGC NET? UGC University Grant Commission. You know, everybody knows about this. University Grant Commission is a higher education body. It's a national level exam conducted by NTA, that is we called National Testing Agency, in short NTA. Okay, so it is actually NET. NET is the eligibility test to become an assistant professor. Okay, so the purpose of NET is actually it is not any admission, or it is not a job providing anybody, but it decides your eligibility, that how capable you are to apply for job. Then after, when once you clear the NET, you have to go for set like a state eligibility test, and then there are a lot of process. Okay, we will discuss that later. So while clearing the NET, specifically the candidate become eligible for assistant professor, which is you are able to teach in college, university, and they can go for JRF, that is a junior research fellowship. While researching, you will have the stipend. Okay, so this is what actually NET and JRF conducted by UGC body. So what is JRF actually? JRF is a junior research fellowship. It is a research fellowship. Specifically, students get confused. It has age limit, unlike NET. Okay, it is given to top ranking NET qualified candidates who score more than 200 plus. You can say it depends on the cutoff. It depends on the pattern of the questions, whether it's a tricky one, difficulty level, everything we have already observed about everything. Okay, it provides monthly stipend for the researchers, the students, the candidate who opt for JRF. They receive they receive a monthly stipend while having the research in a specific field, and the research amount might be more than 37,000 per month for first 2 years and 42,000 per month after SRF upgradation. Okay, and it is valid for 3 years. It helps in PhD admission and funding. So this is what actually JRF student majorly opt for. Now the question is that who can apply for NET and JRF? So the students got a lot of confusion that whether they should go for NET or not while pursuing, or they are in their final year of the master. So obviously, if they are in the master degree pursuing and they are in the final year, they can definitely go for NET. Okay, and that's actually helpful while if you are in your masters, that actually it helps you to score well. So minimum percentage you require to apply is 55% for general category and 50% OBC, SC, ST and PWD. Okay, the age limit for next assistant professor, you do not have any age limit. Unlimited time you can have, and for JRF the maximum age is 30, or as per the changes. So this is the eligibility age limit for the candidate who are going to apply for the NET or JRF. Now, the subject, you have a specific subject. Paper 1 is common for all the specific subject candidates, and paper 2, like if you are the student of English literature, so paper 2 you will have to go for political science, history, whatever, and paper 1 is the common subject with paper 2, so you have to go prepare for both. paper 1 and paper 2. Then what question is that in net how many questions you get? There are total 150 questions, 50 questions for paper 1 and 100 questions for paper 2, which is for your subject knowledge, how much you have gathered. Okay, so there are total 150 questions which carry 2 marks. So their total marks you have 300. Okay, 300 marks you will get. Now in paper 1, which is a general and common paper for everyone, there you will find 50 questions which carry 2 marks, and total marks you can get 100, and there are 10 units you have. 10 units, okay? And the type of the question we have MCQs, and there is no negative marking for both paper and paper 2. There is no negative marking unlike other competitive exams like we have in DTA plus B. Paper 2, you have 100 questions total and 2 marks each. Total marks you will get 200. Okay, 200, and also you have 10 units given by NTA. You can easily download by visiting the NTS website. The form of the question is MCQs, and also in this paper 2 there will be no negative marking. Okay, so this is all about UGC net. And so paper 2 is actually test your core subject knowledge, and deciding it is actually the student who are going to opt for JRF. This play a biggest role, you can say. So just I told you that what is the scoring, what is the good score actually that decide your net or JRF. So for assistant professor, it decides as per your category like general, SC, ST, OBC, and also the difficulty level of the question, the pattern. So it depends on the cutoff. So 150 to 170, or 170 you can say to 190 for net, or for GRF 190 to 220 plus you can simply achieve. Just I told you that how many students have scored well, achieved net or JRF, it depends. Difficulty level of the question, number of the candidates appeared in the exam, and how they have performed in the core subject. This is the core subject here we are talking about. Okay. The exam is held twice a year, like we have 2 cycles. Okay. And first is June, and second one happens in December. So this is all about what is NET and JRF. I hope for the beginners it is clear to you. I have started from today. Now we are going to start preparing for the June 2026, which is very, very important by observing all the patterns, labels, the questions that we have already seen in the exam of June 2025 as well as December 2025. Okay, so stay tuned everybody, do subscribe the channel, and if any of you want the note, if you any of you wants the note PDF, you can simply take the membership and you can join the Telegram also, because class note I share there, questions daily practice. Okay, but also once you have to prepare your once you will prepare your strategy plan, you have to be very consistent, because it is actually matters with the how consistent you are. Regular practice, you cannot skip a single day. If already you have started the preparation journey, you cannot skip a day, but you have to be very consistent. Okay, so this is all for today everybody. Stay tuned with the channel, do subscribe and share. Thank you so much for joining. Do take care of yourself, and bye bye.